Hello everyone. Soon we'll have the pre-release of Dominaria, and today I want to show you the best cards and the most playable cards for each color for Dominaria. In the pre-release, my advice is always stick to the 40 card deck, play 17 lands and 23 spells. The 23 spells, be sure that you have at least 15 creatures. The other spells, be sure to have good removals spells. Therefore, the best and most playable cards in white are a combination of removal spells and creatures. I'm going to show you the best cards and the most playable cards for white. Trove of Gerard. If you find this saga, it is playable, and if you want to play white, this should be in your deck. For 1 and 1 white, you have chapter 1 and chapter 2, where you put a +1/+1 counter on target creature control with the greatest power, and the counter does not go at end of turn. And chapter 3, target creature control with the greatest power gains flying, first strike and lifelink until end of turn. By the third time you lose the chapter 3, you will have a very strong creature. Board the Weatherlight. You look at the top 5 cards of your library, you may reveal a historic card and put it into your hand. This is a tutor and can give you an excellent card out of your top 5 cards. Blessed Light. This is one of the removal spells. You exile target creature or enchantment. I know it has a high cost, but in limited this is a very good card. Healing Grace. For 1 white, you prevent the next 3 damage that will be dealt to any target this turn, and you also gain 3 life. This card is excellent card, especially if you play against red, where they have direct damage. You can prevent the direct damage to your creature and you also gain 3 life. Seal Away. This is the best removal card in white. For 1 and 1 white, it has flash, and when Seal Away enters the battlefield, you exile target tapped creature an opponent controls until Seal Away leaves the battlefield. It's one of the best removal spells for white. Bird Steward of Argive. Now we begin with our creatures. This is one of the legendary uncommon creatures. It is a very strong creature, and I advise that if you're playing white and you have this one, that you put it into your deck. Banelish Honor Guard. For 1 white and 1 colorless, it is a 2/2, and it gets +1/+0 for each legendary creature you control. Dauntless Bodyguard. It's a 1-drop, it is a 2/1, and this is one of the best 1-drops for white in Dominaria. When it enters the battlefield, you choose any other creature you control, you sacrifice Dauntless Bodyguard, the chosen creature gains indestructible until end of turn. This is an excellent card that can defend one of your important creatures. When the Pride of Ephemeral. It has double strike, and creatures you control with first strike have double strike. Knight of Grace. It is a 1 and 1 white drop for 2/2. It has first strike and has also hexproof from black. It gets +1/+0 as long as a player controls a black permanent. You can use this one or sideboard it if you're playing against a player that plays with black permanent. Pegasus Corsair. For 2 and 1 white, it is a 1/3 creature. It has flying, and when it attacks, another creature gains flying until end of turn. Serra Angel. This is always an important creature for white. 3 and 2 white, it's a 4/4 flying vigilance. Serra Discipline. For 1 and 1 white, is a 1/1 flying first strike, and whenever you cast a historic spell, Serra Discipline gets a +1/+1 until the end of turn. Remember, historic spells are artifact, legendaries, sagas, and sagas. Last creature and last card playable for white, Dantia, Caspin, Paragon, 2 and 1 white. It is a 2/2, it has first strike, it has vigilance, it has lifelink, and aura and equipment spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. This is an important creature, and my advice is that if you're playing Danita, you also play a couple of equipment into your deck.